So we're going to do some chocolate decorations next. Those are going to be loops that you can place on cakes and desserts. We're using an acetate sheet for this. This is a smooth plastic sheet that will release the chocolate once it firms up. So we want to deposit a little bit of our tempered chocolate onto the plastic. Spread it out. And we take a comb like this to make lines. And then we're simply going to fold over the plastic sheet. I'm going to transfer it to a tray, and I have a metal bar here to help it stay down. This plastic is somewhat firmer, so we need to help it stay down there until the chocolate firms up. A variation of our loops are just twisted strings that we can achieve with the same acetate foil. This time we cut a little longer, and we'll deposit some chocolate onto it. And we will place this into a cup to hold these strings. And as you see, I placed a towel here to affix the cup so it doesn't move about. Here's another way of applying tempered chocolate to a decoration, and this time we're going to use a transfer sheet, which is an acetate sheet that has been silk screened with colored cocoa butter. So I'm going to pour some of the chocolate over here. And then we're just going to put it aside and let it firm up. And when it gets to the point that it starts to firm up, I'm going to score triangles out of it. And then we're going to let it be and get back to it in a little bit. Next, we're going to pipe some decorations and do some lattice work. So we're going to fill our parchment paper cone, and we are going to crisscross over this acetate sheet. And you don't want to be too thin because you don't want your ornaments to break too easily. And you can use this and wrap it around the mousse dessert. Now that our lattice work has started to firm up, we can start to cut designs out of it. What we are going to do is we're going to cut out some round shapes and just are able to use this on top of cakes and desserts. Next, we're going to trace some ornaments that you can place on top of mousse desserts or mousse cakes. And I'm going to trace it on top of a acetate foil. And this chocolate is just tempered chocolate. It has not been thickened. It's cooling down to a point where it's a little thicker now, so that is very helpful. If your couverture is too liquid, then you may thicken it with a drop of alcohol. Those ornaments can be filled in with a different colored chocolate at a later point, like white chocolate or even colored white chocolate. Now we're going to score our chocolate strip here, and I'm just going to make random triangles and different shapes. Okay. And to completely firm up, we're going to lay it over the bowl and just let it be. Now that the chocolate had some time to cure and to completely firm up, we can carefully peel it off the acetate sheets and apply it. So for example, you can take the lattice work and apply it to a cupcake in this case. This is a caramel buttercream cupcake. We can use our finished decorations in a multitude of ways to add some intricacy to our product and of course a touch of chocolate. And this can go onto single mousse desserts and also onto cakes. These are all ways for you to accentuate products and to give it some finesse with some well-tempered dark chocolate.